Hello and welcome to my very first high round strategy guide for the map Kowakujo. This strategy can pretty much get you to any round you want. The strategy can be dangerous, but it is quite manageable, so without further ado, let's get into it. So the only weapon we are using during this strategy is the M1911 with the MFS overdrive attachments, which makes it fully automatic, with the original extended mag, akimbos, vertical sync laser and the sheer fast trigger. As for the rest of the loadout, I recommend using Ether Shroud with Semtexes during the strategy. So for your augments, starting off with Stamina Up, I recommend using Guns Up. It makes it very smooth to use the M1911s during the strategy with Quarterback and Hot Food. Then for Quick Revive, it's going to be a standard of using Dying Wish with Slow Death and Emergency Kit. The rest is not very usable for solo. If you run out of Dying Wishes, use Equivalent Exchanges or start off with this first and then go for Dying Wishes. It's up to you. If you run out of both of them, use Adrenaline Rush, because this is very nice during the strategy, because there will be a lot of special spam in this map. Then for Juggernaut, it's going to be mostly the standard of Turtle Shell, because it's the best augment in the game, with Hard Plates and Turbo Plates. Melee Macchiato doesn't really matter for the strategy, but Espresso, Mugging and Stick and Move is what I use. Then for Speed Cola, this is very important, classic formula, Fast Pitcher and Prestidigitation. Then for Vulture 8, Armomatic is very good, Condor's Reach and Picky Eater. Picky Eater is also a very good augment to have here. As for Depth Perception, I recommend running 6 Sense for even less damage. Bird's Eye View for further insights, this doesn't really matter what you pick here. PhD Flopper, this is an interesting one, because I run Gravity MD with Stuntman and EOD Technician. But you can also use the PhD slider with Environmentalist and Tribologist for like training around when you run out of the tactical equipment. As for Mule Kick, I really recommend Free Throw. It's very nice to have fully equipped and Plate Hunter. If you build up enough salvage, then you might want to switch from Plate Hunter to Bogo. If you want to do something like Casimir spamming when you have a lot of salvage. So now we're getting into the augments that do not really matter, because you're using non-bullet weapons. But I use Dead Hat, Dead Break and Dead Heat. Pretty much if you're using a gun in the early stages of the game. Then Double Tap, Double Standard, Double Time and Double Caliber. The only one that really matters here is the Double Time, because it further increases your weapon fire rate, which is very good for the 1911s. Then we have Elemental Pop. I would recommend using Imperial Peach or Electric Cherry, but personally I really like the buff that they gave to Imperial Peach with Pineapple Blast and Refresh Mint. So normally I would have gone for Chillberry here, but Refresh Mint in this map is very strong, because they will spam Onis on you, they new special enemies. And just resetting this cooldown is very good for clearing the rounds pretty fast, because you will be having a lot of ammo mods. And last but not least, Wisp Tea. So for Wisp Tea, this is kind of a different one for like everyone. It's very much a personal opinion, but I use Masks of Benevolence, Extension and Haste. Normally I would have run Fetcher here, but because there's like ash in the map that blocks off an area and you get damage when you are just training there, I just stay in the ash, because if you're not using the place the strategy takes place, then it's just so much slower the rounds. So I just use this, so I get healed whenever I take a high enough damage. And together with Light Mint, you can just stay in the ash, but it is very dangerous to do. It's up to you if you want to do that though. So for the ammo mods, you can pretty much run whatever, but we are going to use the Shadow Rift for the M1911s. Only reason we're using this is because the Oni is weak to Shadow Rift. So I recommend using Gravity Well, Haste and Supermassive. Kills a lot more zombies than the normal way Shadow Rift works. As for the rest of the ammo mods, it's really personal preference. Because they will trigger randomly from your Imperial Peach and your Refresh Mint from Elemental Pop. Just do whatever you feel comfortable with these. And I'll go over mine now. So Deadwire, I have Chain Lightning, Aftershock High Voltage, Naval Burst is Big Game Contact Burn and Extension. Sire Freeze, Ice Cloud, Liquid Nitrogen and Extension. Fireworks, Starburst, Starlight and Short Fuse. For Brain Rot I use Plague, Extension and Super Serum. Lightment. Lightment is the only important one here. You want to use Booster Shot. Because Booster Shot makes it so you can overheal to 350 HP. And that can really save your ass sometimes. The rest I have Extra Strength and Mitosis. And for Shadow Blast I use Blast Repair, Blast Zone and Blast Through. As for your field upgrades, I use Ether Shroud. You can use Tesla Storm or Mr. Peaks, but I find Ether Shroud to be a little bit better. So I use Burst Dash, Extra Charge and Extension. So for this strategy you will need the Maneki Neko tactical equipment. So the first part is the bell, which can be hanging up here in the staging area. So the second location of the bell is here in this broken house in the stables area. And the last location of the bell is near the Warden Wall by in the training area. So the first part for the cat statue can be found in the gatehouse on this barrel over here. The second location is on another barrel in the kitchen near Double Tap. And the last part is on the other side of the kitchen on the barrel. As for the other statue, it can be found in the workshop left of the stairs over here. The second location of the statue is near PSG Flopper on the ground just over here. And the last part of the statue can be over here on this table. Once you have all three parts, you come up to this crafting table near Vulture 8 where you can make the Maneki Neko. So to make the Maneki Neko even better, you can upgrade it. And for the upgrade you need 3 more items. So the first item is charcoal, which you can pick up in the kitchen right over here. The second part is the matches. You can find them on a shelf here near Double Tap. So to get the last item you will need a combat bow for this tab. I recommend just buying one if you don't get it from an Oni by buying it during a special round, because then the crafting table will be on sale. So come up to the central garden near the trap. You can activate the trap and then bring out your combat bow and then look through these holes here in the wall where you can shoot targets. So after your first target you can come around the wall here and basically shoot the other targets. You do get quite some time for this, but make sure you do not take too much time for this, because then it will fail and you have to do it over again. Once you shot all the targets, there will be 4 masks near the wall that will go around in a circle. You can interact with that, and then there will be on the other side of the wall there will be a white powder which you can then pick up for the last piece. Now you want to come up again where you crafted the Maneki Neko and then upgrade it over there. Now when you throw the Maneki Neko it will create a shield around it and will act like a reverse monkey bomb where the zombies will path away from it. And the shield basically blocks all the damage that the zombies do. So the high ground strategy takes place in the trading area right over here in this corner. So for the actual strategy you want to throw your Maneki Neko here in the corner like I do right here. And basically you have like 10 to 15 seconds before it gets destroyed. It can be destroyed by zombies throwing meat or they hitting the barrier. So make sure you throw one in time, because if you don't throw one in time there's a pretty high chance of death because they will instantly be on you. So just kill the zombies around it. If you need ammo, if you run out of ammo, just make sure you purchase ammo at the ammo crates right left to you in the hallway. To make that easier, just throw a Semtex there and then shoot your M1911s on it, and then all zombies will be cleared there and you can just buy your ammo and then quickly go back. And as you can see, the rounds go by very quickly in this area if you do it right. I didn't have it happen in my game here, but if you run out of Maneki Nekos you just have to train around until you get a new Maneki Neko. Make sure your pathing is good, don't make any mistakes and play very safe during this. And what also didn't happen during this game is the fissure, like the ash coming out of the ground, which blocks off an area and you get damage in it. What you want to do here is just keep playing, because Lightmant will heal you and your Wispy perk will also heal you. If you do get a lot of damage though and you think it's not going to be safe, just move out of the area to the stables area, train a bit there and then go back. That way you'll be safe enough and you won't die during this. And then keep repeating the process of throwing your Maneki Neko in this corner, getting all the zombies, purchasing ammo and trying to get the high round you want to get. So for these special rounds, just kill all the zombies that try to damage the statues. During the process of upgrading the Maneki Neko, we did also upgrade the traps. So make sure that whenever you get a lot of damage on the statues, just activate the traps, they will help out. And they even will activate a ammo mod for you. And yeah, just keep clearing the zombies. One tip that I can give you is if you kill a hellhound, it leaves a pool of fire. It will do a lot of damage. It will even insta-kill the Onis, for example. So if you kill the hellhounds in a way where they are positioned in the path of the zombies, you will have a way easier time doing this. There's also currently a bug in the game where you don't get any power-ups after a special round. So you want to make sure that you save and quit after every special round to keep getting drops. And also, last but not least, make sure you use everything at your disposal, like throw your Semtexes if you have to reload, or you can even throw out your Maneki Neko to guard off a statue, and then just make sure you protect the other one. If you fail defending the statues, by the way, this is not the end of the world. Actually, this makes it way easier with your upgraded Maneki Nekos, because you only have to defend the banner, which is one thing instead of defending two things. So just make sure you kill the zombies, throw your Maneki Nekos, they're very powerful during this, and I'm pretty sure you will be able to defend it this way either way. And this was my guide for the high round strategy on Kowakujo. If you have any more questions or need any more explaining, just leave a comment. I will pretty much reply. And yeah, hopefully this helps, and See you later.